Remember, there was a time when we had very good hair. There was minimal to no amount of hair loss, and we had such good self-esteem, such level of confidence. Now, as we are growing up, our hairline is receding, and there's a lot of hair fall. This also plays with our self-esteem. Our confidence level goes down, and we don't think we are as presentable as we were once upon a time. So, I'm going to discuss all about hair loss today, which is also called as alopecia. Alopecia, as in hair loss. There are different causes of hair loss. For us, medical point of view, it is divided into scarring alopecia and non-scarring alopecia. Scarring alopecia means once the hair loss is there, there will be scarring over your scalp and the hair follicles will be lost, and there is no possibility of hair growing back from that side. It is comparatively rarer than the non-scarring alopecia. Non-scarring alopecia is the alopecia or hair loss which we see commonly, which includes androgenic alopecia, alopecia areata, telogen effluvium, and all of the tractional alopecia and all that. I'm going to explain these terms, so stick around. So one of the most common example of alopecia or hair loss which we experience and which occurs commonly is androgenic alopecia. Androgenic alopecia is the also called as male pattern and female pattern baldness. So what we see is when we are young, we have a very good hairline which is like up to which covers our forehead almost. But as the time flows, our hairline recedes. It comes our angles here, they just recede back. Even at the vertex area on the top portion of our head, there is some amount of hair thinning. This pattern of hair loss is called as androgenic alopecia. Why androgenic? Because it is related to androgens, as in testosterone, which is the main male hormone that leads to this hair loss. So what happens is when our body converts this proforms and inactive forms of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone, which is called also in short form it is called as DHT. So this DHT is the main cause, which is the potent testosterone form, is the main cause for our hair loss. So females will be losing hair on their frontal line will be intact, but they might be losing hair on their vertex area and the hairs where they part their hair, which is also called as Olson or Ludwig type of hair loss pattern. And for male, the hairline will recede from the angles and from frontal area and also the vertex area. So it is called as Hamilton pattern of hair loss. What are the treatment modalities that are available for androgenic alopecia? As the name suggests, it is related to hormones. So we need to control this active form of dihydrotestosterone. So what we have is minoxidil. Minoxidil is the primary treatment modality available in the market right now. Minoxidil is a potassium channel opener or a vasodilator. It increases the blood flow to the hair follicles and thus prevents the hair loss. So important thing right now is minoxidil. Whenever you are taking minoxidil there is initial hair loss. You should not be worried when you are using minoxidil. If you're starting on minoxidil, you will start to lose hair. Then after some time, they are going to grow back. And the other main factor that is important for minoxidil is minoxidil you will have to use continuously. Once you stop using minoxidil, you might lose the hair which has grown back. So these are the two main important factors that once you start using minoxidil, there will be initial loss of hair. So you should not be worried about that, but you will have to use minoxidil continuously, because once you stop using minoxidil, the hair whichever is grown is gonna there is going to be hair loss. So minoxidil is available in two forms. There is 5% and 2% for females and 5% for males. Next is 5-alpha reductase inhibitors. So 5-alpha reductase inhibitors. 5-alpha reductase is an enzyme which converts testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, which is the more potent and active form of the testosterone. So if we block this 5-alpha reductase enzymes, the testosterone cannot be converted to dihydrotestosterone, and thus it blocks this production of the active form, which leads to hair loss. So what are the treatments available? One of them is finasteride and other is dutasteride. But finasteride is preferred. Finasteride can be taken as 1 milligram once a day, and other example is dutasteride. Another example is androgen receptor blockers, which blocks the receptors, and so the dihydrotestosterone cannot act on those receptors. So example of it is flutamide. Flutamide is not preferred nowadays because it's more of a hepatotoxic, it's toxic for the liver, and it is mostly used in males. In females, there is another type of treatment modality that is used, that is anti-androgens. Anti-androgens, for example, is cyproterone acetate and spironolactone. These are the treatment modalities available for androgenic alopecia, or male pattern or female pattern baldness. So if all of these treatment modalities, primary treatment modalities fail, then we have the final form of treatment, that is hair transplant. There are also other treatment modalities like new and monoclonal antibodies that are being developed like baricitinib and all. The treatment modalities are still developing, but these are the important modalities, treatment modalities that are available right now in the market. Second most important type of hair loss is alopecia areata. Alopecia areata is a sudden hair loss. It's a non-scarring sudden hair loss. There will be patches of hair loss in your head. Rest of the hair will be normal. So if you are experiencing hair loss which is sudden and there's no scarring and there are patches of hair loss over your head and the rest of the hair around your around that area is normal, then it is called as alopecia areata. Alopecia areata is almost related to autoimmune diseases or autoimmune conditions which lead to damage of follicles. But good part of alopecia areata is the hair is going to grow back after some point of time. But if the hair doesn't grow back, it will need some amount of treatment. So treatment modalities available for alopecia areata will be related to blocking the autoimmune response. So the treatment modalities available are primary steroids. Steroids include local, intralesional and systemic. So local example is betamethasone, topical is triamcinolone and systemic is betamethasone. These steroids are the primary modality of treatment that can be given to reverse this autoimmune response, and so the hair grows back. And if this primary treatment doesn't work, there is the final treatment modality which is also called as phototherapy. So these are the treatment modalities available for alopecia areata, which is the autoimmune disease which can lead to damage to your hair follicle, which is reversible and it is non-scarring. So there are a lot of other factors that are available that are affecting your hair growth or that are leading to hair loss, such as your diet, such as your lifestyle, your stress level. All these are going to overall affect your hair loss. So one of the leading dietary factors that can lead to hair loss is deficiency of biotin, deficiency of zinc and deficiency of iron. These are the important minerals and vitamins whose deficiency can lead to hair loss. So make sure that you have ample amount of these minerals and vitamins in your diet, and if you think you are losing hair, make sure you take a multivitamin tablet or take biotin as a supplement to increase the hair growth or increase nourishment for your hair. There are other systemic conditions also that can lead to hair loss, like thyroidism, like thyroid disorder, hypo or hypothyroidism, SLE, syphilis, discoid lupus erythematosus, DLE, that is also called as DLE. Then there is also rare causes like pseudopelade of Brock. So this will definitely require a medical attention or doctor's treatment. So there are certain individuals in whom no matter how much they use the treatment or no matter how much they try, the hair loss is not going to go back. What is the solution for that? See, no matter what, acceptance is one of the most important factors that plays a major important role in maintaining our mental peace as a human being. Whatever there is a time when you have to accept certain things. You have to accept yourself. You have to accept that hair loss is a natural way. It happens to a lot of people. You are not just one person who is experiencing hair loss. There are a lot of number of people who are living successfully with hair loss. If I had to give certain good examples, there are like Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, which are popular Hollywood celebrities, and Dwayne Johnson was named as sexiest man alive in the magazines. So hair is definitely important, but it's not the only thing that is important. Your overall presentation, how you carry yourself, the confidence even after losing hair or even after if you're getting bald, but you're confident about it, you're accepting it, and you are showing other people that you're not afraid about your insecurities. That is going to be one of the important factors. It's going to help you live a happy life with hair loss. So other factors I would suggest, if you are losing hair and if you already have some bald patches, better to shave it off. One of the best solutions is to shave it off completely and show the people that you're not afraid to carry yourself like that. If you're scared that you're going to be less popular or what the girls might think about your hair. So some of the main studies have shown that girls or women find bald guys more sexy or more manly than the guys with hair. So this is also not a factor that is going to affect you if you think properly. If you see the studies that have been done or based on popular polls, sexiest men alive bald, women find mostly bald guys more attractive than the I mean, with proper hair, guys. This is not just things that I'm trying to make you feel better or something like that. It is actually based on popular polls. If we come to a conclusion, hair loss is a day-to-day life thing nowadays due to our lifestyle changes and our food habits. Hair loss is gonna be, you are going to experience hair loss at some point of your time. So learn to accept it. Learn to accept your insecurities. There's nothing wrong with it. The only problem will be if you're insecure and you show your insecurities to people. Just accept your insecurities, carry yourself confidently. The confidence is the main thing that is going to make you stand out among the crowd, not your hair. I've almost covered everything regarding hair loss. As a medical person, as a doctor, I have tried to summarize all the treatment modalities that are available for the hair loss or alopecia. And if you still have more doubts, you can personally contact me, or you can text me on my Instagram, or you can also comment in the comment section, and I will definitely get back to you. And also let me know how you like this video. And with this, I'll conclude today's video. Thank you so much.